Right. I think I've got it. Yay! Okie dokie. So I've got it working. So, hello and welcome back to another live stream slash video. If you're new around here, my name is the Diamond Bullet, and today I'm hosting a car show at Subway, but only 3 people have shown up. Me, Lexi, and JJ. JJ is in GVIRP. Lexi is some stranger who was just doing a video, and basically I've got this. Obviously, this was seen in my last 11-minute stream. And he's in his AC Cobra actually. I got the exact same car. A Shelby Cobra. When the car, I don't know what she's saying. I think she wants me to friend her. So that's Lexi. So in this live stream, I'm going to try and drive all of my cars. So this is the Pagani that they recently added. It's a Zonda F. I'm going to showcase all the vehicles that I own in this live stream. So that's the Pagani. This is the new Pontiac GTO that they've added. Well, it's not a new car in general, but it's new as in they've not long added it to the game. I think it came in like the last update or the update before that. And I bought it instantly because I love the Pontiac GTO. And in the game it's not too slow, but it's not too fast at the same time. It's manageable, I guess you could say, is a word to use to describe the Pontiac GTO. There's that guy again. That's a bright green Aventador. So I do like this car. It's a cool car. It is one of the classic cars in the game. JJ's being fire and rescue. Ignore noises that you hear. That's just me taking off my shoes. I hear a cop coming up the road. So at the start of this stream I was having problems with my microphone. I unplugged them and then turned them back in. I plugged it back in, then it wasn't working, and then it was crazy. I found out that my microphone just wasn't turned on again. So this time I realized. If you're watching this as a video, comment which car you liked out of the car collection I've got, and one car that you didn't like and why you didn't like it. I do love the Pontiac GTO. It's a great car to drive. It's great for a classic car. And like I said, I just parked on the wrong driveway, but I don't own a house, so we good. Next one is another one of the classic cars in the game. The AC Cobra, as you just saw. JJ's and the guy in the black AC Cobra. Mine's a dark red AC Cobra. Red is the theme of some of the cars that I own. I use this for classic car shows. I don't use my Pontiac GTO because I feel the Pontiac GTO is like classic car number one. So I take the AC Cobra out. Well, not AC, it's a Shelby Cobra. Because it's classic, it's nice, it's little, it's fun to drive, it's zippy, and you gotta love it no matter who you are because, well, it's got no roof, so that was an unexpected place to park your car, you stupid idiot. And everyone could see that that wasn't my fault. AJ was parked in the middle of the road. Anyway, so this is a nice classic car to buy if you want classic cars in your Greenville life. This mixed with the Pontiac GTO. There is a Dodge Charger, the 70s Charger, in the game as well, but I don't own it because I didn't like it. Another classic car I would recommend is the Chevy El Camino, which if you're new to cars, that's the pickup truck. That's a car at the same time. From ages ago, so that's a nice car. It's slow, it's wide, it's low, but it's classic. So JJ wants me. Don't know what for, but I guess we'll find out in a minute. This is slightly faster than the Pontiac GTO. Um, you know what? While I'm here, let me just claim this house. If it lets me. Claim. Claim. Okay, it's not letting me. Oh, hi, JJ. Hi. It won't let me claim the house. Anyway, next one is the van. Me and Ford drive these around for free V-Bucks and free candy. Everyone knows where that's going. Even he knows it's a free candy van. That's exactly what this van is. We chose not to do it white so that we can hide it in the night. Yeah. While doing that kind of roleplay, we've had a lot of people FRP with us, which means failed roleplay, which means they wasn't really following the rules, and they somehow broke an electric chair. That's JJ. JJ and his Explorer. So yeah, this is a slow vehicle. You have no chance of outrunning police in it in a straight line. It's very agile, so you can actually do corners and spin around real quick in this by accident. And I have evaded a few people in this vehicle. Not police, people in like Lamborghinis and stuff. I was dipping and diving through buildings, so ignore what if you heard that. That was my neck. Tomorrow I'm taking a trip to Blackpool, so I thought do a stream today instead of tomorrow. And so the van is on the slow side of the vehicles. There is also a school bus. So if you want a vehicle good for kidnapping people, do go for the van, but make sure you know the map first. Make sure you know where you're going and where you've been. And the good thing about the van is it's cheap. It's like 28 grand, I think, and you can't not earn money for driving from it because it's not fast enough to be going too fast. In order to not be earning money off it, that guy is still sat there. That was me fishtailing. There is a white car coming up behind me. Very fast. With his hazards on. This guy is laggy as shit. There's a Jeep and a Cobra. Another red Cobra. Somebody's really lagging the server, that's why everyone starts ice skating like this. And I think it's the guy just passed. The next one is my work truck. My 2003 Chevrolet Silverado 2500. This is my work truck for when I work at Joe's Collision and Restoration. It's a nice little truck. It's not too fast. But to say it's a pickup truck, it's not too slow. I forgot to film a Pagani for fuel. Anyway, so this is a nice truck. It's obvious that it's like some sort of repair shop because it's like bright orange. There was this roleplay scene that myself, Big Cat Ford, and JJ were doing in the past where we'd all get orange trucks. And we'd be construction workers, so we'd be turning on our hazards and blocking off the roads. And this guy is nowhere near as fast as my truck because he can't drive. And I don't know why he's honking me. All I'm doing is driving. Piss him off some more. And then I go around the roundabout. And then back down. That guy's lag, man. So, I don't roleplay stuff like that where it's lag that flips me, or I crash because of lag on somebody else's side, because that's just not legit. That's a Lamborghini in black. Funny story about Lamborghinis. I thought KSI's Lamborghini song went Black Lamborghini, not La Lamborghini, but it goes La Lamborghini. So, learned something new, I guess. I mean, I've known it's been La Lamborghini for ages, but like when I first heard it, I thought it was saying Black Lamborghini, and that person stopped in the middle of the crossroad. We're still ice skating. Yep. The next one is the Hummer H3. This is like a high priority transport bodyguarding type truck. It's very quiet apparently. My volume is turned down because it can get very loud. Let me just turn that up real quick. Was that a Bugatti Veyron? There's that white asshole again that drives down the wrong side of the road. That makes me sound super racist, doesn't it? White asshole. So this is the Hummer H3. It's in the game. Ford guys joined again. That's pretty neat. He works for Joe's Collision and Restoration as well. That's SWAT. 2045. As he says, Joe's collision and restoration is open. So this car is super shaky if you go from side to side. Like it's super wobbly. Also, the brakes on this thing aren't the best. So the next car that I've got is my dark red in colour Nissan GTR. The reason it's red, funny story about this car, is because I like the colour that Roman outwards is. The only problem is it's a bit too bright, so I made it nice and dark so that it's more, well, nice looking. So this is a custom colour that I use a lot on some of my cars. Obviously the cars that look better in different colours I would put as a different colour. So I only have the GTR. I don't really use it, but I have it because I love the car in real life. If I had a GTR, I would probably make it similar to Tanner Fox's. Wide-bodied, nice, two colours. I wouldn't have it a fade. I'm either going to have it red on blue stripes or blue on red camo, or both. I'm not too sure yet. So because this is my favorite car in real life, this is obviously my favorite car in the game. That's mental. I just love this car. Ooh! That accident was pretty unlegit, if you ask me. Texting and driving, bad idea. But I'm doing it anyway. So the next car is my personal truck, the 2011 Dodge Ram 1500. I bought it because it's, well, a Dodge Ram. If they had a newer one, I would be all over that. The Ram they've added to Ultimate Driving, they got the huge Ram in that. But like, it's a truck. This is my personal truck for when I'm working at Joe's. I think I mentioned in my last stream as well. It's pretty fast. Not very good with acceleration. That time that guy's car got fucked up. So it's pretty fast. It's topping out at 146. Which is a pretty manageable top speed. Like I mentioned in my last live stream, I think we have different cars for different type of roleplay. So I could also use this one as one of my spy vehicles because I tend to use my black vehicles for when I'm pretending to be a spy and watching over people and stuff like that. I don't know why my lights are on. I do like this car though. I like it in real life. It's a truck that I want. So that's one of the other reasons I got it. I wouldn't want this edition of the Ram. I'd want the newer version, but this does the job. I love how it's telling me to slow down. I can't earn money for driving fast yet. I have $889,004. Yeah, because I need the money. I sold my Tesla Roadster for the Pagani because I prefer actual engines. So this is the 2012 Aventador LP700, which is every non-car person's favorite car apparently, the Lamborghinis. So I own it in a nice dark blue, simply because it's loud. It's like the loudest car in the game. This is one of the things I turned my engine sound down for. It's definitely not the fastest in any way, shape or form. That was skills. But it is by far the loudest. It tops out at 230, which I guess is pretty fast. Once again, I would want a Lamborghini in real life, not the Aventador. If I was to have a Lamborghini in real life, I'd go for the OG Lamborghini, the Murcielago, because that's my favorite Lamborghini. I don't really like the Aventador. It's too rich looking. Everyone that owns one is too rich to know how to spend their money, sort of thing. So like, I want the Murcielago because it's more of a known car to be like an amazing car. The next one is Porsche Panamera. I think this is actually the turbo. It is, and I've loved this car since I saw that Jelly, and the GTA 5 now Fortnite YouTuber, bought one 2 years ago or last year. So I saw that it was in the game and thought, well, my girlfriend Naomi loves Porsche. I love the Porsche Panamera. I would also love a GT3 RS, but there isn't a GT3 RS in the game. This is the only Porsche they have in the game so far. So I decided to go for this Porsche in this game. Something I would love for them to eventually add to the game is an R34 Skyline GTR. Because that is an amazing car, and the ability to like wrap your car so you make like a decal for it would also be like an amazing thing to have in the game. I know scripting is difficult, and I know that there's probably going to be no chance with the decal one, but an R34 Skyline, please, because I also love. Can you not? Like, why would you do that? That person is an idiot. This is also the wrong way. Look at him, he can't drive for shit. So that's the Porsche. Next car is the Ford Mustang. Now, I use this car as a showcase car. It's like a full rebuild in my roleplay. for Joe's Collision and Repair. So it is the car that I use to promote them, I guess you could say. Obviously, it's the same color as my GTR because I thought that that would look pretty neat, and it sure does. So, like, that's the reason for the Ford Mustang. It was either this, the Challenger, or a Camaro, and Ford guy helped me choose the Mustang, which kind of makes sense if you think about it. His name is Ford guy, so has JJ left the server? Yeah, it's a pretty nice car. And the final car that I've got is a car that I have most problems with. The Koenigsegg Agera. It's the only car where you have to click a button for the lights. It's the only car that you can open the trunk to. So what do I hate about this car? First of all, in the trunk, you can see the engine. The engine is actually under where I am sitting in this type of car because it is actually a hybrid. Also, this car's acceleration is through the roof. Voila! And one slight touch of the turning and look what happens. The one touch of a curb, look what happens. Yeah, there's so many people that like this car in this game. People also like the Tesla Roadster. The reverse on that is mental. Okay, so that's going to do it for this stream. Thank you guys so much for coming out and joining me now. See you guys in the next one.